Hello and welcome to English Parliamentary News. I'm Dadi Ramadan. In this edition, we'll present all the latest and interesting information around the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. Commission 6 of the House deplores the long-dormant West Kalimantan 1 power plant project that has stopped for over 10 years. Despite the project potential to reduce electricity production costs in West Kalimantan, therefore the House encouraged the State Electricity Company or PLN to immediately continue the project, since Kalimantan is still heavily dependent on diesel energy that needs continuous subsidy from the government.
Speaking after visiting the site project of West Kalimantan 1 power plant with approximate power capacity of 2 times 50 megawatt, Vice Chairman of Commission 9 of the House, Muhammad Haikal, criticized the project delay for about 10 years despite its potential to reduce electricity production costs for State Electricity Company or PLN. According to Haikal, the current electricity production cost for diesel-based power plant, which is the main electricity source in West Kalimantan, has reached 2,300 rupiah per kilowatt hour, while the selling price charge is 1,100 rupiah per kilowatt hour. This has caused PLN to work in deficit and needs subsidy for about 1 trillion rupiah each year. Therefore, Haikal urged the PLN to coordinate with related stakeholders to complete the construction of West Kalimantan 1 power plant project.
Diesel itu kan biaya listriknya sangat mahal. Nah, kalau kita bisa tukar dengan PLTU, ini kan bisa dengan biaya operasi nanti misalnya 600 per kWh, sehingga nanti PLN bisa mengurangi secara overall biaya pembangkitan listrik untuk Kalimantan Tengah. Nah, makanya kita minta kepada PLN untuk segera menyelesaikan proyek-proyek ini.
PLN Regional Business Director for Kalimantan Area, Mahnizon Masri, admits the price differences due to the long delay is one of the biggest obstacles in finalizing the project. Masri adds the PLN is planning to consult with the judiciary side and the Development Finance of Controller, or BPKP, regarding the possibility of price adjustment in order to finalize the project.
Adanya perbedaan harga karena kontrak ini sudah lama, 2009, dengan harga sekarang mungkin ada sedikit perbedaan, sehingga upaya yang kita lakukan sekarang adalah kita sedang meminta opini dari OTP 4B Kejaksaan Agung untuk setelah itu kita akan minta ke BPKP.
From Pontianak, West Borneo, Nanda Oktaviani and Ferdian TVR Parliament Report.
The House of Representatives appreciates the athletes' performance in the 2018 Asian Para Games that has successfully put Indonesia in the 5th rank during this event. The Parliament also appreciates the government decision in giving huge prize incentives to the high-achieving athletes and in the same time encouraging the people not to discriminate people with disability, since they're actually able to brought such a huge feat for the country.
Speaking in the Parliament building Senayan, Jakarta, Vice Chairman of Commission 10 of the House, Abdul Fikri Faki, expresses his joy for Indonesian athletes' achievement during 2018 Asian Para Games. Indonesia has successfully landed in the 5th rank by total 135 medals, consisting of 37 golds, 47 silvers, and 51 bronze medals. Abdul Fikri adds the fighting spirit from the athlete with disabilities needs to be highly appreciated. Abdul Fikri also appreciates the government decision to give the same amount of prize incentive to both Asian Para Games and Asian Games athletes. He says, "Today is the time that we eliminate the discrimination against people with disability because their achievement has delivered a huge achievement for Indonesia in the sport international event."
Semua kita, kemudian termasuk pemerintah provinsi dan kabupaten kota untuk mengapresiasi mereka. Saya kira kalau pemerintah pusat sudah juga untuk yang mendapatkan emas dan perak ya, mereka ditarik untuk jadi CPNS dan sebagainya, saya kira sudah membahagiakan saya kira buat saya, supaya masa depan mereka saya kira cerah gitu ya.
Regarding the time frame for international sport event that seems too short between Asian Games and Asian Para Games, Rati Sanggarwati pushes the government to improve the timings in the future. She adds, It is because the close time period between the two sport events has resulted in imbalanced euphoria between 2018 Asian Para Games and 2018 Asian Games.
Asian Para Games ya, tapi karena prestasi yang luar biasa itu patut diacungi jempol dan ini harus mendapatkan perhatian khusus barangkali mungkin ya, perhatian yang luar biasa dari olahragawati yang untuk Para Games ini ya.
Amita Dodi and Ferdian, TVR Parliament report.
Following to the Israel's capital replacement plan from the Tel Aviv to Palestine, the House of Representatives fully supports Palestine to protect its capital and censures Australia's action for agreeing to the capital replacement plan.
During the meeting with Palestine's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Speaker of the House of Representatives of Republic Indonesia, Bambang Susatyo states the Indonesian Parliament will fully support Palestine in keeping Jerusalem as their capital city and not let it fall to Israel. Bambang Susatyo also asked Australia to reconsider their plan in replacing its embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem because it could be understood as acceptance symbol of Israeli power over Palestine. Not only that, he also says it could affect bilateral relationship between Indonesia and Australia.
DPR memberikan dukungan penuh dan terus berada satu penderitaan dengan rakyat Palestina. Kami juga mengecam tindakan Australia dan kita minta Australia mempertimbangkan kembali pemindahan kedutaan besar.
At the same time, Vice Chairman of Commission 1 of the House, Satya Widya Yuda, regrets Australia's plan to place their embassy to Jerusalem. Therefore, the House will take a diplomatic act to Australian Parliament to alarm Australian government to immediately cancel the embassy replacement plan. Satya adds the House of Representatives understands Australian political dynamics through the election and hopes that this issue will not be used as the commodity in Australian administration.
Yaitu antara pimpinan Parlemen Indonesia dengan pimpinan Parlemen Australia mengingatkan agar rencana pengakuan pemerintah Australia terhadap pemindahan ibu kota dari Tel Aviv ke Yerusalem serta akan menempatkan kedutaan Australia di Yerusalem itu segera dibatalkan.
Aldatri and Ferdian, TVR Parliament report.
Commission 10 of the House of Representatives urges the government to immediately provide emergency tents that used as alternative facilities to substitute classroom in Palu, Central Sulawesi Province, as there are only 18 emergency tents available for emergency school activities from the total requirement of 1,000 tents.
Speaking at Nusantara One Building, Senayan, Jakarta, member of Commission 10 of the House, Torik Hidayat, says the condition of post-earthquake emergency school in Palu are far from the ideal. According to Torik, the government must immediately recover the educational system for affected students as they are psychologically still trapped in trauma state. Therefore, the educational activity has become more urgent matters than ever and must be carried out immediately.
Seharusnya kan pemerintah memang sigap untuk menyiapkan infrastruktur darurat, dalam hal ini tenda sebagai pengganti ruang kelas. Tapi itu pun sangat jauh dari harapan kita. Nah, khusus untuk Palu itu, kalau kemudian yang dibutuhkan 1.000 dan faktanya baru beberapa tenda saja, ini tentu saja ini mengecewakan masyarakat Palu.
The member of Commission 10 of the House, Muhammad Suryo Alam, states in the working meeting with the Ministry of Education and Culture, Commission 10 of the House agreed to allocate 300 billion rupiah to handle educational problem in disaster area. Muhammad Suryo Alams also adds the lack of emergency school facility is caused by a lot of things such as the lack of coordination between institutions and the damaged infrastructure.
Dari kementerian sendiri kami dalam rapat kerja dengan Pak Menteri sudah menyetujui juga lebih dari 300 miliar untuk penanganan pendidikan khususnya bagi yang terdampak di daerah.
Maher Temi and Ferdian, TVR Parliament report.
Commission 5 of the House encourages the Climatology, Meteorology and Geophysics Agency or BMKG and National Search and Rescue Agency or Basarnas to work optimally in detecting and anticipating and also tackling the potential of natural disasters. Commission 5 also advises the government to continue to improve the Indonesian people awareness in regards to disaster through socialization and education.
The member of Commission 5 of the House, Gatot Sujito, says since Indonesia is located in Pacific Ring of Fire or disaster-prone areas, the Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency or BMKG and the National Search and Rescue Agency or Basarnas must be able to early detect the occurrence of natural disaster in order to minimize the number of casualties. The government also should not only prioritize the infrastructure, but also should strengthen the roles and function of BMKG and Basarnas, including by equipping the equipment needed.
Optimal tidak hanya kemampuan profesional yang namanya human-nya, penanganan personal. Kalau BMKG itu ya orang yang mengerti mengoperasikan teknologi yang harus kita support.
Meanwhile, the member of Commission 5 of the House, Sada Restuwati, says in addition to improve the early detection system, the government also has to provide education and socialization to the community, especially in disaster-prone areas.
Kepada masyarakat secara keseluruhan, ini harus terus-menerus dilakukan, ya, agar masyarakat itu sudah tahu bahwa daerah saya ini ada potensi gempa. Daerah saya ini kelewatan patahan. Daerah saya ini nanti kemungkinan bisa terkena likuifasi.
Zikri Rifki and Afi TVR Parliament report.
Commission 10 of the House demands the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Research, Technology and Higher Education to launch online-based education system in disaster areas so that children who are affected by the disasters still can get the access to education and entertainment.
Vice Speaker of Commission 10 of the House, Abdul Fikri Fakih, deplores that there are only 2 emergency tents available out of 1,700 emergency tents needed for school and evacuation means in East Lombok. Abdul Fikri says due to the trillion relief funds that have not been distributed yet for the disaster recovery in Lombok, Palu and Donggala has caused the recovery of the economy and education for the community run very slowly. In order to continue the education service to the community, the government must immediately create internet-based education programs that could be realized through the collaboration between the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology. He hopes children who are affected by the disaster can still take part in learning and teaching activities online.
Menghibur mereka, mendidik mereka lewat online. Jadi pasang-pasang layar-layar, kemudian nanti kalau yang harus berinteraksi baru kemudian gurunya dihadirkan. Tetapi kalau hanya menyampaikan informasi, menyampaikan teori dan sebagainya atau menyampaikan hiburan bisa disampaikan lewat layar.
The member of Commission 10 of the House, Nuroji, assesses the government reaction in setting up an emergency school and distributing disaster relief is relatively slow despite the allocation of special disaster budget outside the state budget by the Ministry of Finance. According to Nuroji, this budget can be used immediately to restore the condition in disaster area, especially for educational matters, which should be the priority for the government.
Bagaimana supaya murid atau siswa itu tidak meninggalkan berlama-lama bangku sekolah, berbagai cara misalkan tadi kalau saya punya pendapat anak-anak itu dititipkan di sekolah-sekolah terdekat yang tidak terdampak, didirikan tenda-tenda sekolah yang mungkin bisa dilakukan proses mengajar, belajar di situ.
Hilman Aang and Afi TVR Parliament report.
Members of Commission 11 of the House request no further discussion from the government since both has agreed on rupiah exchange rate of 15,000 rupiah per US dollar in the 2019 proposed state budget.
The member of Commission 11 of the House, Amir Uskara, says the House and the government has agreed on some points regarding macro assumption in 2019 proposed state budget, such as economic growth rate of 5.3% and inflation rate of 3.5%. The government is encouraged to be able to achieve targets in macro assumption, especially related to improving the people's welfare, considering the fact that this year economic growth and investment growth are still lower than the target set in 2018 state budget.
Kita berharap dengan fundamental ekonomi Indonesia yang ada saat ini, kita lihat memang kita cukup kuat. Kita hanya bersoal dari masalah kurs atau nilai tukar yang memang pengaruhnya lebih banyak atau lebih dominan adalah faktor eksternal, ditambah dengan defisit transaksi pembayaran kita yang sampai saat ini masih terus bertambah.
Meanwhile, the member of Commission 11 of the House, Alfiana, says the investment growth and export rate are moving relatively slower compared to the previous projections. This was triggered by foreign capital outflows from domestic finance market due to various external issues. These include increasing rate from the Fed and trade war between the United States and China.
Nah, tetapi sekarang bagaimana kebijakan-kebijakan itu atau problem-problem yang terjadi di luar negeri itu tidak berimbas kepada kehidupan real masyarakat. Seperti misalnya diminta jangan menaikkan BBM bersubsidi, jangan sampai misalnya premium hilang di lapangan gitu, solar yang bersubsidi itu hilang di lapangan.
Andri and Afi, TVR Parliament Report.
Commission 5 of the House appreciates the Police Department, or in this case the Directorate of Traffic, related to Electronic Traffic Law Enforcement, or ETLE, which is planned to be operated in early November 2018 in Jakarta. The House calls on the police and the transportation agency to prepare the facilities and communicate the policy to the public, so the public is well informed.
Speaking after the meeting between Commission 5 of the House, the member of Commission 5 of the House, Gatot Sujito, says the ETLE is an effective and efficient policy where technology is optimized for the interest and growth of the nation. Gatot Sujito adds the ETLE must be accompanied by the readiness of facility and socialization to the communities so that there will be no collision during the implementation.
Kemajuan teknologi, penerapan teknologi tidak bisa dihindari. Termasuk tadi adalah bagaimana nilang itu sekarang secara cermat agar efektif dan efisien itu cukup dan aman itu adalah pakai elektronik. Tetapi sudahkah itu kesiapan dan sosialisasi itu dilakukan?
The member of Commission 5 of the House, Sada Restuwati, assesses electronic traffic law enforcement is a good start. However, in order to implement the ETLE successfully, the government must prepare the quality resource needed as well as facility to support the implementation of this policy.
Tidak ada lagi dengan cara ini akan terjadi tilang-tilang yang dalam artian kemudian ada suap atau apa, tentunya ini akan terhindarkan. Akan tetapi yang perlu dicatat di sini adalah siapkan seluruh infrastrukturnya sebaik-baiknya. Baru kemudian sosialisasi kepada masyarakat. Ini sangat penting.
Zikri Fikri Mahmudi and Afi, TVR Parliament Report.
And that rounds up this edition of English Parliamentary News. On behalf of the crew of TV Parliament, we would like to thank you for your attention. And we'll meet again in the next edition of English Parliamentary News. From me, Jadi Ramadan, once again, thank you for watching and goodbye.